from yesterday or today up on the board. We have a lot of new ones to add. So the first one, this is from New Mexico. And New Mexico is right here. Ohio, where we are, is all the way over here. Whoa! It says, fun fact, there are more sheep and cattle in the state of New Mexico than people. And then they said, hope you are having a great school year. That was very nice of them. So now
we are here to talk about our postcard map and all the places that we've gotten our postcards from and learning about all the different states. So we do a project every year where we send things out in hopes to get what we've sent back and learn about the states, but usually we only have connections to so many states or even just in Ohio, and so we don't really get that whole picture of learning about the entire country and learning how far our reach can go. So I decided we would see what we could get in instead of just us sending out and seeing what we could get back. And we've had a huge turnout. We started, I think, 2 weeks ago, and we've started to get these postcards, and they're just flooding us. We have a lot of friends in Florida and Arizona, so we're trying to get more in the middle, but we're excited for every postcard that comes in. And each one is so different. I'm not saying like we can only get one from each state, like as many as we can, because Florida, we have all different postcards from Florida, even though they're all from the same state, so it's exciting. I mean, we originally were only talking about the United States, and then we got one from England today, and now they're like thinking outside and thinking of all these places that they could travel to, and we talk about like, how could you get there? Like, could we get to England by our car? And they're like, no, even though Mr. Marty tried to trick us. No, but we talk about, how long that would take, because even when you're looking on the globe, it does look far away, but like how far away is it is a whole nother aspect of it. And we talk about, okay, we're in Ohio, and they're like, oh, Virginia's kind of close. I'm like, yeah, you could drive to Virginia. It would still take a few hours that you might not want to drive in a car for that long, and then they realize, oh, we could fly. And so we're kind of learning about all different kinds of transportation too, as we're learning about the states, and it's so many things have come out of this, and it's very exciting. So we read the book Oliver K. Woodman, and it's about a little girl who writes a letter to her grandfather, and he builds this wood man, and this guy is now traveling across the country to get to his granddaughter, the wooden thing is, and he collects postcards on his way and sends postcards to her, letting her know how far along he is, and there's maps throughout to follow his journey. It's a really interesting book, and that's kind of where I got the postcard idea. I was like, oh, they do postcards in this book, so why don't we get postcards from other states? It's kind of be our own Olivers. I started with posting this on Facebook. I sent the kids home with a little sheet of paper, just, hey, reach out to any family members you have. We're trying to collect postcards. And then I took a picture of our blank map and sent it on my Facebook and my Instagram. And in one day, it had around like 75 shares. And then from those shares, like other people had shared it out. And so we've reached so far in such a short amount of time from the social media aspect of it. And so many of these postcards, I don't know who they're from. They'll have their name, and I'm like, I don't know this person. And so they've reached us through social media. So that's very cool.
On the map project, we were working on states, worlds, and other different states in the world. My favorite postcard is from Texas, because it's a big state and a lot of people go there. There's like a big gas station to go to, and you get to see cowboys and cowgirls and get to ride horses and everything. And you can just play in the sand if there is sand there.
Where's this one from?
England.
Can we get there by a car?
No,
How do we have to get there?
by airplane.
Is it gonna be like a quick airplane ride?
No,
How long?
17 hours.
Oh my goodness. Are we gonna write letters to our friend from England?
Yeah,
Yeah, we might ask her some questions, right?
yeah.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
My favorite postcard is the one from England.
Why?
Because I like England and it's beautiful. I like how the sun's out and it doesn't have cold weather. This makes me want to travel because I want to see how it is at England. I like this project because there are different people that are sending us different postcards. I think this is nice of them because there is most people that doesn't know us and they're still sending us them anyway.